Hello friends, those back pages here. I hope you're well. For tonight's episode, we're going to do a live reveal. Hopefully an incredible reveal. But first, a little bit of housekeeping. We are a few short weeks away from the National. Just can't wait to see you all there. I hope you're able to make it. If you're not, I want you to aim for AC in 2022. So we'll probably bring back that hashtag in about a month. Don't want to rush through this year's show too quickly. Another bit of housekeeping. This weekend, probably tomorrow, I'll try to release this video tonight, is Hobbypalooza Volume 2. Year 2, however you want to look at it. This year's Hobbypalooza. Unfortunately, I will not be able to participate this year. Work has me extremely busy. But I do say that you should definitely go and check it out. You know, on the Bench Clear Network, on everybody who's participating individually will be on their own particular channel. So it's a great way to discover new channels. Great way to hang out with your fellow collectors. Great way to spend some time if you've got some free time this weekend and you want some hobby related content. That is the perfect way to spend your time. I really enjoyed my participation last year. It was very fulfilling, but it just wasn't in the cards. No pun intended. This year. So, on to the incredible reveal. As you know, there are a handful more third-party graders that popped up in the last year or so. You know, you have the old standbys, you know, the King of the Hill, PSA, and trying to use their current incarnation of the slab with the lighthouse holder. Sweet Bo Jackson. Love that card. You know, it encompasses baseball and football. Next up would be current number 2 BGS. Here's a sweet Kobe Bryant with KD in the background right there. Topps gold, numbered on the back to 2009. The last year that Topps basketball existed. Unfortunately, they are missed. And then the next third-party grader that we're all accustomed to would be SGC, which, you know, this week, I just heard this week that there are some strong rumors that PSA is going to be buying SGC. Here's a 2018 Leo Messi refractor. These are not numbered. Just a basic refractor with no etching, unfortunately. Just imagine if this had etching and the pinstripes of his kit would glow. But, you know, Topps is gonna Topps. But, you know, I do love, let's see if we can get that. There we go. Topps Chrome logo is just, it's just amazing. I love that logo. You know, and that logo is 25 years old now. In 96 is when they started Topps Chrome. So that's another nice little niche you could give yourself as far as collecting goes. It's a lot of glare, I apologize. See if we can fix that. Oh, that's worse. Alright. So there are a couple others, obviously some defunct companies, some really foused companies like GMA, some interesting companies, I guess. Interesting, you know. They're known for their lovely ladies, and that would be HGA. I will not be showing off an HGA slab tonight. I do not own any. I don't have any incoming. I have no desire to own any. I just don't like the way they run things. I don't like the way they... I guess that's a whole nother topic, but what I do want to talk about is today's incredible reveal, and that's in here, and I've not opened it yet, but it did come in the mail today, and it spurred on this thought for this video, where we could talk about current third-party graders. And yeah, it is CSG. I know it's SGC, CSG, PSA BGS SGC. It's getting, you know, a whole mouthful, really. But CSG, so I had to pause and think about the letters. Their parent company also owns CGC, which I've shown off on the channel multiple times, and that is the PSA equivalent of for comics, grading comics. So it's interesting that, you know, they're not a they're not a Johnny-come-lately, fly-by-night type of company like some of these others are, because, you know, they've been number one in the comic game for a long time, and their comic slabs are fantastic, especially the current incarnation, which is a great improvement over the prior one. So in here, I went ahead and picked up a CS, again I had to hesitate, a CSG slab to see how they look. Oh, and before I open that, we can talk about how one of the main gripes I have with SGC is that you see this as 9.5 Mint Plus. And I've talked about this before, but when you look at it here at arm's length on video, it says 9.5. Oh, that's Gem Mint. No. You know, because BGS 9.5s have been Gem Mint for 25, somewhere around 25 years now. But no, SGC, when I should have had out an old slab with the green trim, where they used the weird, you know, 86, 92, 96. They had a very weird scale, which never really went over well. And they adapted this new scale, you know, 1 to 10, using half-point intervals. But 9.5 for them is Mint Plus. They have 9, which is Mint, 9.5, which is Mint Plus. They have a 10 with the black trim is pristine, is Gem Mint. 10 with the black trim is Gem Mint. A 10 with the gold trim is pristine. No, I know it sounds crazy to say it out loud, but here we are. So that's my mini gripe. 9.5, you see it. Oh, you see it in listings on social media, on eBay. Oh yeah, it's SGC 9.5, Gem Mint. No, it's not. So I went ahead and picked up I wanted to make my first SGC. I guess I said SGC again. CSG purchase, just to see how the slabs are in person. You know, I didn't want to spend a bunch of money, but, you know, I picked this up. I picked up a card that, you know, you and I, long-time collectors, are gonna very familiar with. It's not about the grade. It's about seeing the card, and it's just a classic card. So let's go ahead and, I haven't opened it, so we're gonna open it live on video. Hopefully they sent the right one. They did. All right, it's a 89 Donruss Ken Griffey Jr. rookie in a 7.5. I picked this up because it was $6. He had it for 10, best offer. I offered 6, and it was accepted. So I understand that they get a lot of grief because they went with green here. I don't know why they went with green. They probably could have gone with maybe a blue. I don't know. I mean, it's not, it is what it is, right? And this one is, again, without getting into too many details, they offer a service with subgrades here. Get out my letter opener. That's older than some of you watching. Like over here, it has subgrades, you know, all 4 subgrades: centering, corners, surface, edges. Over here, under where it says rated rookie, above there, CSG. But evidently they charge more for that. And again, I wanted to see how the slabs are. I've heard very good things about these slabs, and first impressions, very impressed. Very again, if you're familiar with, you know, CGC, it has a very CGC feel to it. Like the lip is strong. Like here's your, oh, actually they're the same height. Nice. I wasn't sure. They don't stack because they're different companies, but very similar. Very similar. Now, I guess the feeling, the main difference, let me see if that does it. No, that does it too. Well, first off, let's go over this some more. So you've got a little holographic on the green part. Security measure. As I've heard, the case is very clear. Very, very clear. Obviously, PSA has their frosting around. This does not, which I guess kind of adds to the visual appeal of the card. It's got a little inlay, indentation, that doesn't affect the corner. Same thing, really. Just a little different, but similar. You know, very. You know, obviously, I wish that the flip itself was a little narrower, but I guess with the subgrades in there, you can't really do that. I mean, it's very, very clear. I mean, it might not be showing well on camera, or, you know, because I've tried to watch videos and look on eBay and stuff, but until you actually see one yourself, little scratch there. The back is rather plain, but it's got the QR code there, a little barcode on the back as well, serial number. You know, their sticker is inside on the flip. Very, very impressed. I have to say, I am very impressed. I mean, it has a man, there's no way to get around this, but it has a good feel to it. It's you know, a lot of people say, oh, I can just crack PSA with one hand. Maybe the old ones, but not this one. And this has the very sturdy feel as well. It's a very strong feeling. Very impressed. I like it. I actually have another. I was able to win a Tatis. A lot cheaper than I would have guessed. Tatis rookie. 9.5. That's inbound. Did not arrive in time for tonight's video, so probably next time. But wow, yeah, I'm yeah, definitely. Obviously, this is you know, this is what it is. Just not a fan of the baggy inside. That's just me. You know, that's SGC. You know, they are what they are, right? And if they are purchased by PSA, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. So let's see, put these together. Fits inside the SGC holder. I think PSA does as well, yeah. A little taller. It's very similar to the PSA slab. That would be its most similar comparison. Again, I wish it was. I mean, these cards are actually the same size. They're standard. The Griffey looks smaller in the case because it sits lower in the case. If that makes any sense. I mean, there's less on the bottom. He has more room on the PSA than on the CSG. But you know, I've seen a lot of people bashing CSG. Oh, the flip sucks. It's ugly. It's too big. That's what she said. But it is nice and clear. You know, and you know this Griffey looks pretty nice for a 7.5. That's not the point, but yeah, I would not. And again, I think that in time, I think I could see in time. Who knows how long that time frame will be? But I could see, you know, SGC taking over the number 2 spot. I don't know if anyone anytime in the near future will take PSA spot, but you know, tomorrow never knows. But yeah, very, very impressed. You know, $6 is $6. It is what it is. I think it's narrower. No, it's about the same. Yeah, I don't know if perfect fit sleeves will fit. I would guess so, because it's not. Is it shorter? No, it's got to be about the same. So perfect fit sleeves might fit, or you know, it might be too thick. But yeah, very impressed. Very well done. Happy to have this in the collection. Definitely have to start searching out more. I mean, again, you know me. I'm not worried about the gem mint status. Not a big fan of the PSA of the 10 tax, as we like to call it. So again, in closing, I want to thank you for tuning in. It means a lot to me. So many of you are very supportive, and I really appreciate that. So I hope that you enjoy your weekend. I hope you enjoy Hobby Palooza. And remember to always be kind.